Do you want to push the cart for Lola or Mommy?
I might do it for this one.
That one?
This one's Lola.
Okay,
Mama.
Oh, this one's Mommy's? Okay. Look at that baby. Oh, those are cute. You're a cute boy.
Hey, Mama, look.
For cute for baby sister.
Not right now because she's not even born yet, so it'll take a while.
Okay, I'm going to follow you. So we're in a new thrift store here in a city called Odon. We have a few places to go, but we thought we'd stop at this thrift store and check it out. And I found this cute little blanket. It's Precious Moments now. Precious Moments aren't all that, but some of their stuff can do pretty well. This one's a used baby blanket, but it looks like they're trying to get around $40 for brand new ones. So if I throw it up there for maybe $20, we'll probably get a sale. Why not for 50 cents, right? Oh my gosh, are those Teletubbies? Those are, oh my gosh, and they're brand new with tags. I wonder if these are vintage. To check on that. Check the tag. Let's see. Oh, 1999. Oh, yeah. These are totally old school and totally going in the cart. Super cool. Be on the lookout for Teletubby stuff. For all that right now, everybody loves the old school stuff. And these should do extremely well.
Yeah. A lot of little kids don't even ask. They just ring it.
Oh, what do you say?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What flavor did you get, Cash? What is it? Let's see. Oh, that's,
It was $4.99.
I think that's cinnamon roll.
I didn't know if you had seen it.
Oh, you picked a good one, buddy. All right, so I found this last minute. I don't think it's one of the ones that go for crazy amount of money, but it does have that cool like button at the top. And it is very vintage. So we'll pick it up for 50 cents and hope for the best. All right, we got some shoes up here, some Hoka's. It's been a hot minute since I found Hoka shoes. These are usually always a really good pickup. They're in pretty good condition. The bottoms are not terrible, and there's no holes, but unfortunately there's no insoles, so it's definitely going to lower the value. But I still think they're worth the pickup for $6.99. I'm going to double check. But yeah, love picking up Hoka's. Looks like we got some chunky Skechers here. They are the Skechers boots. Really, really good condition. Maybe just worn once, but for some reason they felt like they needed to take out the shoelaces. So definitely have to replace those. But they're in really good condition. They didn't mark them up. So the regular price at $3.99. So that's a really good deal, especially for boots. Kind of crazy. And they're size 8. Not sure if they're men's or women's, but definitely going to grab those. All right, so these shoes have been in here a few weeks, and they are now pink, which is half off. And I think I was thinking about maybe picking these up for me because they're my size, and they're in pretty good condition. And I'm glad that I waited because now we're only going to be paying $2. Found this cute little egg by Tiny Talk. Tiny Talk, I guess it's genuine porcelain. Made in Brazil, so that's pretty cool. I would assume this is vintage. Super cute with the bunny and the mouse, and then also the mushrooms. But speaking of mouse, we've been noticing lately that we've been hearing mice in our house walls, and so we put out a few glue traps, and one went missing. Have no idea where it went. We thought maybe the mouse got on it and kind of pushed its way around, and then it's probably under something that we haven't found yet. And so I guess we'll find him when he starts stinking. But anyways, last night I was sitting doing my listings, minding my own business, and the mouse came out. I had the lights on and everything, he was pretty brave, so he kept going back and forth. So I got a video of him, so I will put that in the video for you guys to enjoy. It's a pretty quick clip, but it just reminded me of this little mouse. But anyways, enough about our mouse. Super cute. People love mushrooms. I'll definitely put that in the title of the listing because mushrooms are hot right now. So I also noticed this bowl right here. Now, I don't know Crystal very much, but I do know the brand Waterford. And as you can see, this is a Marquise by Waterford. It is a crystal, pretty small bowl. And I did do a little lookup on this, and it looks like it sells for around $20, maybe $20 plus shipping. So for $4, it's a little steep, especially when you have to bubble wrap it pretty good so it doesn't break in transit. So if it's still here on a half off day, I'll probably go ahead and grab it. Wow, look at that. We found some more shoes. I don't think I've ever picked up Echo before, maybe once or twice, but I've been seeing Resell Mania pick up Echo, and it looks like it does pretty good. And these are in really good condition. Probably only worn once. Have to do a little bit of cleanup on the edges, a little bit of dirt, but they didn't mark these up as well. So we'll only be paying $3.99. So these should be a pretty good pickup. So it looks like they put out a few new plush. They're pretty well stocked right now. I definitely look for jelly cats. I've picked up a few lately that have done really well. I'll put those on the screen. If you guys don't know jelly cats, they are a plush, but if you see them, you probably will recognize them. Sometimes you don't, but some of them can be very valuable. And the one that I did pick up is extremely valuable, so definitely be on your lookout. We didn't find one today, but I did find this little girl. She's Disney Junior, and she is obviously brand new with tags. So I gave her a little look up, and she's going to be a little bit of bread and butter for us. I wouldn't pick her up if she was used, but being brand new with tag should make us a little bit of profit. So they just brought out a new stock cart, and I'm so glad that I was the first to find these shoes because we got some really good ones. So these are some Bates men's like dress shoes, and for some reason they're already half off, so we're only going to be paying $5, but yeah, these are some really good shoes to look out for. So nothing crazy, but definitely a little bit more than bread and butter. Also, a little bit more than bread and butter are these SAS shoes. Now, I usually don't pick these up because they're usually pretty thrashed or they're pretty well worn. But these are like brand new and they're half off as well. So for $3.50, yeah, I think we'll give those a whirl. And then these boots right here are actually a brand called Emanuele Crasto, made in Italy. Now, when you guys see made in Italy, definitely give them a look up because usually they will do pretty good, especially if they're in new condition like these are. These are going to be regular price $6.99. And I think they're well worth it because they are in a really good condition. And then the last pair are a pair of Chacos. If you guys don't know this brand, it's a really good like hiking shoe brand, like hiking sandal brand. My daughter absolutely loves these. Our daughter Madison, she's actually the one that kind of turned me on to this brand. I never heard about it. And now this has been a few years, but I've always remembered when you find Chaco, definitely look them up because they can do pretty good. And these are no exception. These are really nice suede and also in really good condition. Gotta love the shoes that you don't have to put a lot of elbow grease in. All right, we found some Longaberger here. It is priced at $10, but I did look in here. It is brand new, and it is exactly what it says on there. It's a condiment set, has all of these, and it has like the spoons and little plates and stuff that go with it. So I can go ahead and sell this a new open box. But yeah, I'm looking at probably getting around $50 plus shipping on this one. We found a shirt amongst all of these shirts here. It is a really cool Pirates, like an embroidered Really nice on the front and also the back. I would assume this is Nike because it's got the swoop there. The tag is definitely Nike, as you can see. I don't know if this is vintage. It says made in Korea, but I think with being a size large and a really thick, nice Pirates shirt, I think we'll go ahead and grab this one. So I've been looking more closely in like the board shorts and men's shorts because it is getting warm outside. It's spring, almost summer, so people are going to start buying shorts. So definitely be on your lookout for those when you guys are out and about. But I ended up finding these brand new old stock like Lee dungarees, and they're the cargo, which are really, really nice. So they're size 34, which is a pretty good size, pretty average size. But like I said, brand new with tags, new old stock. We shouldn't do too bad on these. So they are really, really well stocked in the men's shirts here. But I was able to come across one really nice one here. I originally thought it was silk. Maybe the collar is silk. I'm not too sure. But it's got the really cool, like, old school flames with dice. I guess you could call this maybe like a Vegas shirt. Woohoo! But it is a vintage brand made in the USA. BC Ethic. Never heard of this brand before. But now I have, and I think someone's gonna love this. So we're throwing it in the cart. What a way to end the day, but with this really nice men's vest. I guess it's a base camp, whatever that means. Maybe a base layer. But if it's a brand called Caillou.
So I'm Caillou.
Caillou? I don't know. Probably not Caillou. Definitely not the cartoon Caillou. But anyways, don't know this brand. So I didn't know this brand, so I decided to give it a little look up on eBay, and I was pleasantly surprised that this brand does extremely well, and it's a 3XL in excellent condition. Woo-hoo! Very large size. So yeah, this is a score of the day. Alright, we're going to head up on out of here. They're closing in about 5 minutes. I'm usually always the last ones here. So I'm going to get in line, get this stuff bought. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something new. Let me know what your favorite find of the day was. Until next time, until it's thrift again. Catch you on the flip side. What is up, YouTube? I am in Sullivan today. My husband just got off work and I said, well, I am off to Sullivan, so I'm super excited. It's actually a beautiful day today. Perfect. Not too hot, not too cold. And hopefully it is hot here in our Goodwill. And let's hope to find some of those gems. Now that is one big embroidery hoop. This thing's huge. It is actually a vintage Leewards quilting and embroidery hoop. So as you can see, it's definitely used in there. They do want $12.99 on it. I could probably get around $40 or $50 plus shipping. But with it being so big and the $12.99, we're going to leave it. So I absolutely love this Sullivan store. They always have like the best sweaters. Now, today I only found one sweater, but this one's really, really good. This is a brand that you guys are going to want to look out for. It's called Marisa Christina. And the more that is embroidered on it, the better. And this one is so beautiful with the flowers all around, with the flowers all down the arms. And then also it's got the lace on the collar and the gold buttons. This is absolutely beautiful. It is a vintage piece, size large, which is good. So definitely be on your lookout for Marisa Christina. I actually picked up one of these in the past. I'm trying to remember where I got it. I think I got it at our local Goodwill, but it took a while to sell, but I believe I got around $80. If I have a comp, I'll definitely put it on the screen for you guys. But this is a very good brand to look out for. So I was going through a new clothing rack that they brought out, and this just looked like a regular shirt to me. But then I kind of noticed the 3 stripes right there, which if you guys don't know is Lululemon. Now, I believe this is a men's shirt. I'm not positive. Definitely have to do some research, but you see men's Lululemon does better than women's. So I just hit the Crosskill Mother Load here. So if you guys don't know this brand, it's a really good brand that you guys are going to want to look out when you're in the wild. It's right there. I don't know if it's pronounced Crosskill or Crosskill Home, but very good. So these are actually some balances and then also some curtains. They are absolutely beautiful with the embroidered yellow flowers there. Absolutely gorgeous, trimmed with that stripe. So like I said, there is 4 of the valances and it looks like 4 of the curtains. So we are going to be picking all of these up for $2.99 each. I think it's going to be definitely worth it because I'll go ahead and sell them all together. I would say this is at least 100, if not 150 bucks right there. So definitely be on your lookout for that brand. Definitely going to pick up this for my granddaughter that's going to be born in just about, I would say, 6 to 8 weeks. So can't wait to see her in this. And I'll definitely put a picture in there for you guys to see her rocking this Carhartt beanie. So the Christmas aisle was definitely deceiving today. It looks pretty full, but I was only able to find a couple things. Now, I don't even think they're going to be that great. I could be totally wrong. I actually sold a little set of ornaments on auction. I believe they went for over $200, and they were nothing special, but obviously they were special to a lot of people. So these, as you can see, are vintage, like, Christmas pears, and we have one, and then we also have this one, which is missing one, unfortunately, but we can still bundle them up. Like I said, not sure how much we'll get for them, but I'd be happy with bread and butter. So there was another reseller that I was actually following behind, and he kept picking up stuff, and I was like, oh man, but he missed something. So right in the back here, it is a How to Train Your Dragon figures. I've sold one of these in the past that did really well, and this one is no different. This one is going to be really good. I think around $35, $40, so not too bad for $2.99. So here's something you don't see every day, and I actually tried to look them up on eBay and Google, and I couldn't find anything on them. They are brand new in package. They're pregnancy belly tattoos. Woohoo! And they're only $1. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick them up, throw them up on eBay, and see how much we can actually get for these. Now, it's funny because a few years back, I started making these myself, and I sold them on Etsy. And I sold a ton of them. If I have some pictures, I'll throw up on the screen for you guys. But just super cool to see something like this because I feel like I kind of invented it. Checking out the jackets now. I definitely look at jackets year round because come winter, I like to have a full stock for my eBay store. And right now is probably the best time to get jackets because it is hot and people are not thinking about jackets, but I am. So I was checking them out here and I came across this really cool one. It's got the embroidered Yellowstone on the back. Really nice heavy duty denim jacket, and it's a collab with Lucky Brand. I think they call it blanket lined right there. And yeah, just a really cool jacket. I saw good comps listed and sold. So being a size large, we shouldn't have too much trouble with selling this. And we pay $7 for jackets. Alright, so it looks like we found a pair of shoes here. And they didn't mark them up. Their regular price, $3.99 or $4.99. So these are actually some Brooks Ghost 5 or S. I'm not sure if that is a 5 or an S, but the Ghost brand is a good brand to look out for. Woohoo! And they're in pretty good condition. Definitely need a little bit of scrub-a-dub, but not too shabby. Well, I was digging deep, and I do mean deep, in these big piles of beanies, hats, and scarves. And lo and behold, I found something pretty cool. So I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Maybe some sort of ladybug. I don't know. Kind of creepy, honestly. But it is from Nepal. And as you can see, it's 100% wool. I love picking up wool hats. Almost anything wool. But definitely hats because they're easy to list and easy to ship. And we only pay $1. So, all right, we're going to get up on out of here. We haven't been here terribly long, but me and my husband are going to do movie night tonight, so that should be super fun. We love movie night with popcorn, and yeah, just thought I would squeeze in a trip to the thrift. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something new, and if you did, let me know in the comment below. I love hearing from you guys, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell your friends. It helps our channel out tremendously. And until next time, until I thrift again and find some amazing items to flip on eBay, catch you on the flip side. If you like this sort of content,
Yay!
Or if you don't,
don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell your friends. And until next time,
catch you on the flip side.